20. The scatter plot below shows the relationship between days and weight. Use a trend line to approximate the weight if it were 125 days. If I were to draw a trend line on this graph or on the scatter plot, it's still not going to give me 125 days because that would be way over here, and that doesn't show up on my graph. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some points, and those points I'm going to put in a table. And the reason I'm going to put them in a table is so that I can put them in my calculator and get an equation. So the first one is approximately 75 and 4.5. And then I have this one that's right about 77. And let's say 4.4. And then this one is, let's just say 81 and 4.8. And then this one would be right around 84 and 5.4. And then this one would be like 87 and 5.7. And then this one is like 91 and 6. So I would come to my calculator and I would go to Lists and Spreadsheets and put an X on the top of the next to the A, and then I would arrow down to the right and up, or you could hit tab. And I would type Y, so I have my X and my Y's, and then I would go through my table and I would type in all my numbers. So I have 75, 77, 81, 84, 87, and 91. And then I would arrow back up and do my Y's. 4.5. So I had 75 and 4.5. And then 4.4 because I had 77 and 4.4. 4.8 gives me my 81 and 4.8. 5.4 makes my 84 and 5.4. And then 5.7 gives me that 87 and 5.7. And 6.0 gives me the 91 and 6.0 on my last dots that I got from the table. So I'm going to go back home, and notice I made sure to hit enter after my last one. Don't ever leave this blinking or it won't have that point on your data. So I'm going to go home and then data and statistics. I'm going to click on the bottom where it says click to add variable, and I'm going to click the X. Then I'm going to click to add variable on the side, and that was going to be my Y. So I kind of have most of my points there on my scatter plot. I'm going to click menu, and I want to analyze this scatter plot, and I want to run the regression. I want it to give me the equation of a line, which we always use mx plus b. And so it gives me the equation, which I'm going to abbreviate. Or around. It's got me a lot of decimal places there, so I'm going to write the equation as y equals, and I'm going to round. So instead of saying all of these decimals, I'm just going to say 0.11x, 0.11x, and then it says plus negative 3.67866. I'm just going to say minus, and then 3.68. Okay. I want to know at 125. So I'm going to take my calculator and go back home and click on the calculator. Now I'm going to type this part of my equation, 0.11, but instead of X, I'm going to put 125. So 0.11 times 125 minus 3.68. I get 10.07. The closest answer choice to that is B.